Hey guys, welcome back to Vlogmas Day 12. Today I am going over the best drugstore makeup I have tried this year. I feel like if you looked back 5, even 10 years ago, drugstore makeup wasn't that good. I remember when e.l.f. had their $1 and $2 line, and that was like stuff I was using in high school, and the products, they were okay. They were okay. You were getting what you were paying for. But nowadays, I feel like drugstore is really coming out with some competition and really making high-end makeup look kind of like a scam. While there are some high-end products that I love, I have come to really love these drugstore products. This first product is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. If you saw my high-end makeup that is horrible, you saw that I hate the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and the e.l.f. one is pretty much a dupe for it. I personally think it is so much better, and I know a lot of people really love the Milk one, but it pills with all my makeup. It just didn't look good. I didn't have any longevity added to my makeup, but with this e.l.f. one, it's quite the opposite. I feel like the e.l.f. one is grippier than the Milk one, so that's kind of like the only aspect that it's not an exact dupe for. But I feel like the e.l.f. product just performs so much better, and it's so much cheaper too. It's so funny to me when the dupe outperforms the original product, because it really makes you question what you're spending your money on, which products are really just based on the name of the brand. The second product is another e.l.f. primer, and that is the Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, which I've heard is also a dupe for, I believe, the Tatcha like silky primer. And I've never tried the Tatcha one, but this e.l.f. one is immaculate. I love it so much. I only bought it a couple of months ago, but it has easily become one of my favorite primers. It blurs and blends so well into the skin, and it also feels a little bit hydrating on the skin. It's just such a nice product. This next product is quite expensive for drugstore products, but what it's supposed to be duping is almost triple how much it cost. And what I'm talking about is the CoverGirl like skin perfecting essence, and I'm actually wearing it on my skin today. I love this one so much. It just feels like skincare. It's so lightweight and just refreshing on my dry skin, and I feel like there is decent coverage for one pump of product. I mean, it looks so good. From what I've heard, this is supposed to dupe like the Chanel one, and $20 for a foundation is expensive and like almost unheard of, and I really hope that all drugstore products don't jump to that price, because at that point it kind of blurs the prices for drugstore and high-end, and at that point I feel like you should just be buying the high-end. But this one performs so nicely. I love it so much. I do think their shade range needs to be expanded. I have the like light 20 shade, and it's still too light for me. I think I need to go up a shade, but I can get it to work. But even their darker tones, it only goes so far. This next product is another CoverGirl foundation, and that is the CoverGirl Clean Invisible. I only recently got this product as well, but it has easily become one of my favorites. It has such a natural skin-like finish, adding a little bit of glow to your skin, and it just makes your skin look so healthy and fresh. This one I am so blown away about how well it performs, especially for something that is under $10. I don't remember the last time I've seen a foundation under $10, let alone maybe like under $15, and this one is amazing. I think it was like $8 when I bought it. Again, another product that really makes you question the price tag of some of those high-end products. Next product on the list is another e.l.f. product, and it is another dupe for a high-end product, and that is the e.l.f. Camo Blush. I know just recently they came out with their e.l.f. contour or camo contour and bronzer, and I'm really excited to try one of those. I have plenty of bronzer for now, but I do want to get my hands on that soon. But the blush is supposed to dupe the Rare Beauty liquid blushes that went viral, and honestly, this is another product where I think the drugstore did it better. I do have the Rare Beauty blush, and I do think it is more pigmented than the e.l.f. one. As someone with fair skin, that's not really what I'm gravitating for, even though I do love a very bright blush. I do feel like the e.l.f. ones are pigmented enough, and you get more product for what you're paying for. I do see the perks of the Rare Beauty being so pigmented, especially if you have deeper skin tones, which I think is beautiful that it can work for that, and that I feel like that is something that is lacking in the cream blush world. I still really enjoy my Rare Beauty one, but for e.l.f. duping this, I think it was like $8, $9 for this blush. You get a lot of product and I just think it's so beautiful and I really love the formula of it. I'm just now realizing almost every product on this list is a dupe for high-end, which really is just reinforcing that fact that why do they have such a high price tag? I really think it is for the brand that you're paying for, because drugstore has made such a jump in their quality that it's showing us that high-end products really shouldn't be costing that much. And this is another product that I think the dupe outperforms the original, and this is the Physicians Formula Bronzing Drops, and they're duping the like Drunk Elephant Deep Bronzy Drops. This is another product where I have both, and I really think the Physicians Formula one is much better. The Physicians Formula one is much more liquidy compared to the Drunk Elephant one. I feel like the Drunk Elephant one has really high viscosity. When I pump it out, it doesn't move around, and even when I put it on my face, of course I mix it with something, but it just kind of gets stuck. The pigment gets stuck in certain areas, whereas the Physicians Formula one, it's much more liquidy, and I feel like it's just easier to blend into your skin. It does have that Physicians Formula coconut scent to it, so if you are disliking that, then I would recommend one of the other types of dupes, but I really don't think the Drunk Elephant version is worth it. It's just overpriced for no reason. I want to talk about some drugstore skincare products that I've been trying and that just have blown me away, and this first one is the Bioma face moisturizers. I've tried their gel and their cream one, and both are really great. I like to switch up with the seasons of what kind of skincare just my skin needs. And this one really does feel like a luxury product. I feel like the packaging is really cute, but it is pretty bulky, and that's kind of the one complaint I have with Bioma products. They're just wasteful and you can't get all the product out because of the airless pump, so that's a bit frustrating, but for the price tag and how much product you're getting, I really do think it is a good deal. Kind of does what Drunk Elephant is doing, just having like cute packaging to get teenagers to use it. That's why I really like Bioma and Bubble, because they're kind of doing the same thing, but it is better for people's skin versus the harshness and expensive price tag of Drunk Elephant. So many products go viral, so it is really hard to tell which ones are actually worth it. But this one I was kind of on the fence about just because it seemed like a basic product, but it has now been repurchased multiple times, and that is the Tree Hut body scrubs. Those are so nice, and you get like a huge tub of it too. I don't remember how much it retails for, but I think it's like under $15, and I just love that they have an assortment of fragrances for it. It really is just an outstanding product. This next product I think is really amazing, but for my own reasons I won't be repurchasing, but it has nothing to do with the product itself, and that is the First Press Restart Retinol Cream. And I was using this to kind of build myself up to using Differin, which is pretty much tretinoin. And when you start using any form of tret, it really dries your skin out, and it can be like really flaky. It will try and deter you from using it, but just trust the process and keep using it. But with someone with dry, sensitive skin, I kind of wanted to build myself up to using it. This is a product that if you have sensitive skin, like, you can definitely use this every night and you will not have any of that flakiness. It was a really great product, and I did use the whole thing, and I was able to build myself up to using Differin. So before I was using Differin like once a week, then after a couple of weeks I did it twice a week, did that for about a month, and then like I do it now about like 3 times a week, though some people do build up to do it every day. With this cream, I did start by just using it once a week just to kind of test how my skin would react to it. I had no reaction at all, so I kind of built it up, and I think I was using it almost every day except the days that I was using Differin. But I did see a noticeable difference in my skin with using this, so I highly recommend if you have dry, sensitive skin. Another Red & A product is the Mad Hippie Vitamin A Serum, and it's pretty much the same thing with this product. I thought it was really good, and for nights that I wasn't using Differin, I would use this, and again, results with no crusty flakiness. So really just another great product. I do feel like this one is just a little bit pricey for how much product you are getting, especially if you're going to be using it frequently. Then I don't know if this would be the best like option. Like, I look back to makeup and and this one I cannot wait to repurchase. I have a backup of plenty of mascaras already, so I'm not in the market to be buying one, but as soon as I finish my mascaras, this is the first one I'll be buying, and that is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll Mascara. This one easily became one of my favorites. It is a tubing formula, so there is no clumping, no smudging, and when you remove it, it is so easy. I also just feel like my lashes looked the best with this one, where you get some of that volume and extension without it looking too clumpy or thick. This next product is also another one that as soon as I finish, I will be repurchasing, and that is the Milani Fruit Fetish Lip Oils. I am a lip oil fanatic, and this one is my #1 lip oil that I love. I love it so much. I like that even though it is very hydrating and moisturizing to your lips, it has just a slight tint to it. It's also just such an affordable product, and I can't stop talking about how good this product is. Another lip product that I love is the NYX Fat Oil Slick Stick. And if you remember last week's video, you're probably like, wait, I thought you hated the NYX Fat Lip Oil. I do. I hate the fat lip oil, but the Slick Stick, wow. I don't even know why I bought it, honestly, because I hated the fat lip oil so much. But I saw this one and I was like, oh, I'll give it a try. And it really reminds me of like the Tarte Maracuja like lip plumpers. This one isn't a lip plumper, but it has the same packaging where you click it and the product will come up. But it does kind of have a similar like consistency on the lips. I think this one is slightly thicker than the Tarte one. And to wrap it up, this last product is another NYX product, and that is their Butter Bronzer. And I remember all the hype when these came out, and another product, like, the hype is there for a reason. I have, I think, the lightest shade, and it is just such a beautiful like bronzer shade. It is so pretty, blends really well. You only need the tiniest amount of product and it looks so good, I feel like, on everybody. I like that these ones are more rosy leaning rather than just that bronze pigment, because especially on someone with fair skin, I feel like when it's just straight up bronze, it looks so orange and muddy. But because it has that rosiness to it, it adds more of a glow to your skin. So those are the top 15 drugstore products that I have tried this year. I feel like just all of these products are so amazing, and I'm really happy that I was able to try them because these might just become staples in my makeup collection. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked today's video, I'd love it if you like and subscribe to help support me and my channel. And I'll see you guys for tomorrow's Vlogmas video. Bye!